I'll tell you, folks, this next gentleman comes from Brooklyn, okay? All right. And I guess the best way to describe him is to say he's the typical boy next door. Say hello to Andrew Dice Clay. Okay, here we go now. Hey, Andrew, hey.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Long came a Spidey, sat down beside her, he said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?" Jack and Joe went up the hill, both with $1.25. Joe came down with $2.50. Little boy Blue. He needed the money. Three blind mice, see how they run. Where the fuck they going, huh? Was an old lady, lived in a shoe, she had so many kids, a uterus fell out. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, trim that pussy, it's so damn hairy. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack burnt off his fucking dick. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her old dog a bone. She bent over, Rover took over. She got a bone of her own, I don't know. Yeah, good old Mother Goose, remember her? I fucked her. So is that the girl, huh? Yeah. I just broke up with this fat tub of shit. First time I brought her to my house, I had to butter her hips to get her through the door, you know? She used to come to me like every 3 weeks. "I just dropped 30 pounds. Yeah, from your belly to your ass, honey." Fat fucking pig. So, how long you going with her? 4 months, huh? You cheating? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, sure. Yeah, me too. But you gotta be careful, you know, when you get a good one, because there's a lot of disease. You can't really cheat today. It's not like 4 or 5 years ago, where you could come home, lie with a straight face. They'd be like, "Where were you all night?" "Having coffee with the guys." "No, you weren't. You were cheating on me." "No, I was having coffee." "Really?" "Yeah." "Yeah, sure I was, honey." But if you do cheat on her, do yourself a favor. Wear one of those condiments, you know what I'm talking about? But those things piss me off, because they only come in one size. I mean, what a black guy's gonna do? Go for a fitting? Yeah, 3 feet, man. Extra padding, I don't want to blow the roof off this sucker, yeah. And think of the Chinese, come on. Put a piece of gum on it. Polish people are wearing them on their heads. They think it's a new fashion. All right, so you're going with her 4 months, huh? All right. She throw a nice one. All right. Bottom line, you suck a good dick, yes or no? I mean, can she suck the chrome off a trailer and lay back with a beer afterwards? To me, that's a lady, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you, today they don't suck dick the way they used to. They dabble in it. They lay there, they flick it, they smack it. Oh, look at the way it jumps. It can sing and dance too. Now suck my cock, honey. And you know they don't know what they're doing, because the minute they start, they gotta look right into your eyes, like... It's like you're looking down at a golfer, you know? And it's like, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me, suck my dick, concentrate! And juggle the balls. What are they, orphans, honey? It's a 3-piece set. Work it, hone it. You can't party with the big boys, don't show up. I mean, they like us to go down on them. You ever see a vagina up close? It's frightening. It's like a haunted house down there. It's covered with shrubbery and weeds. You gotta cut through with a machete. And depending on their mood, sometimes they'll just lay there. Like you're not even in the room. You gotta check in with them. Honey, am I in the right ballpark?
A little lower. Circle to the left.
What are we, back in a truck in here? Because once you go down there, this ain't no 5-minute trip. This is a weekend. And I'll tell you something, after 10 minutes, it gets boring, you know? That's why I wear a Walkman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you got to find it all once you go down there. You got to find some G-spot behind door number 3. There's some guy in a boat going to Europe. You got to track his ass down. And with the positions today, you got to bend them, stretch them, fold them. You got to be fucking Gumby to make love today. And after 8 hours of working like a dog just to hear that one little,
I'm coming.
after this, they want to lay there and go,
Talk to me.
talk to you. Honey, I need oxygen. You want conversation? Call your mom. Get me to a hospital. I lost an arm in there, for God's sakes. And a good tape. Gonna have another cigarette. I love to smoke, man. I've been smoking 15 years. My lung feels great. I don't know why people put it down. You know, I jog 5 miles a day and smoke. I smoke when I'm banging a chick snap ahead, believe me. Sometimes they get pissed off. The ashtray slips off their ass now and then, you know. You give them a little singe. That's it, honey. Shake it around. Give me a show. You want me to call again? Come on. And then they turn around and say I'm not sensitive. I don't understand that. My girlfriend, she's like,
Well, what about foreplay?
I go, honey, didn't I smack you around already today? I like that once you're living with her, man. You'll hear things like,
Well, why do I always get the wet spot?
honey, be happy you're on the bed when I'm through with you. Look at the dog. He don't even have a pillow. He ain't complaining. So what if he'd had the same bowl? You got the fucking bed. I care about their needs. I mean, here, just tonight, we're a small group. I could tell you a story, right? Just tonight, this chick is sucking my dick, right? It's a cute story, believe me. And she's like, don't come in my mouth. I go, honey, I don't want to fuck up your hair. We're in a nice restaurant. Oh, man, but that's only really one time in a month you don't want to piss a woman off. You don't want to talk to them. Take a hotel room in another state under a different name, fellas. The 28th day. More frightening than any Friday the 13th I've seen. Oh, yeah. You leave the house to Mary Poppins. You come home to Charles Manson. You walk in, the eyes are bugged out, the hair under her armpits are spiked, you know? And you can't talk to them. It's like, honey, what's for dinner? Can't you see I have cramps? No, I don't see any. Want to show me a couple? Well, I'm bloated. No, honey, you are just a big, fat fucking slob. You are the biggest, fattest pig I've ever seen in my life. Now you just feel it a little more. And then they send you to the grocery for that special item. You know the one they're ashamed to buy. I'm cool about that. I walk in, grab a 6-pack, couple cartons of cigarettes. I say, you know what, by the way, I don't know. Throw in a 40-pack of tampons. Yeah, I roll big joints, what can I tell you? And that's the one item that's never marked, you know? So you gotta hear through an amplified system, Frank, how much is 100? Throw it in the fucking bag, all right? It'll cover. But no matter what you bring them home, they're like,
What is this? This is the wrong size.
what are we trying to do, suck up the Atlantic Ocean, honey? Use it as a paint roller, all right? And then they get sensitive. Oh.
Don't you ever dream about me?
Yeah, I dream about you. Moving out. I'm telling you, that's why masturbation is king. Oh, yeah, you know it, I know it, so who we bullshitting, huh? I screwed everything in the house when I was a kid. Didn't make no difference to me. Socks, gloves. My mother's got a mink coat that doesn't need a hanger anymore. You see what I'm saying to you? I remember my mother going, we're having liver tonight. Yeah, well, I had it last night, Ma. It was good. Anybody here ever have a one-night stand besides, like, everybody in the room? Yeah, here's my impression of a one-night stand. Ugh! Get out. And it hurts when a woman does that to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I am delicate, that's the whole thing, you know? But it's not like women don't have that bullshit lines, you know? They want to bang the way we do. But they're not honest about it, you know? They never just come out and say, do me a favor, treat me like the pig that I am. They gotta bullshit you, you know? It's like I love the ones you meet like 9 o'clock at night. By midnight, you're banging, sucking, fucking, you're doing shit to them you wouldn't do to a farm animal. And come the morning, they're like,
You know, I only needed to be held.
yeah, well, you got the bonus plan, all right, honey? Now get the fuck out of here. Well, call me, sure, whore, cunt, tramp, whatever you want. Just get the fuck out, huh? Now, I don't mean to sound off color. But I mean, I'm a comic, I'm not a magician, you know? If a magician was up here, maybe you'd get a different kind of show, something exciting, you know? I don't know, what would a magician do? Rip tree rings apart? Yay. Tear a newspaper in half, they open it up, it's a full newspaper again? Oh, I can't take no more at this point. Let me see the guy shit marbles for a half hour, you know? Pull a 50-foot pipe out of your ass. To me, that's a trick. Pulling a bunny rabbit out of a hat seems pre-planned. Let me see the guy eat half a dozen apples and shit a fruit salad. To me, that's entertainment. Come on. So don't get offended by that sucking dick stuff, honey. I know a few guys that do that, too. Oh, they're out there. Faggotitis is it, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, they go on parades with T-shirts and flags.
I want money for AIDS disease. Beautiful.
I want money for a new fucking car. I ain't marching up and down the street. Get a job, butt slammer. Find something else you like other than the Hershey Highway. Come on. And you got all kinds. You got these trans testicles. You ever see one of them? Yeah, that's a nice Sunday surprise. You meet the girl of your dreams, you wine her, dine her. You take her home, you put your hand up her skirt, you hold in a tree trunk. What is that, a gift, Dolores? Come on. And what about these bisexuals? What is that? You either suck dick or you don't. There is no middle ground. What do these guys do? Get up in the morning and flip a coin to decide. Heads, I want hair pie. Tails, balls across the nose. I mean, what kind of menu is that? Come on. You don't see black guys being gay. You don't see that. How do you give a guy head from 3 blocks away and say, I love you, right? Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. I see you smiling over there. Throw it up. Let me show them what I'm talking about. Blacks are proud of that penises. They hold on to it like someone's gonna rip it off. I'm telling you, they come down the street. Yeah. You know, a lot of people say to me, Moby, why are you always holding your thing? Well, you know, it wouldn't be gentlemanly to leave it dragging on the ground behind me and shit. Children get hurt with this motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, well, while you're at it, why don't you snake the toilet, okay? And plunge the kitchen sink. You could always use it. And where the Japanese coming from? What is that? Didn't we drop 2 bombs on them a couple of years ago? What was in those bombs? Fertilizer? And they're the worst drivers. I mean, how do you drive with your eyes 3/4 closed, huh? You could blindfold these people with dental floss. You don't give them keys to a car. It's unbelievable what I see. I can't take it no more. I'm going out of my fucking mind. I mean, I go into these all-night, 24-hour convenience stores. They got people in there. People, things. These aren't even people. They don't even have a language, the things that work in there. You go in for soda, cigarettes. You're like, yeah, how much? How much? And they're like, and I'm like, you fucking geek. Where did they grow you, huh? What farm were you picked off of? I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the God's on. They should have one big sign at the airport that says, look, if you don't know the language, get the fuck out of the country.